consistent information is quite important. So when you're, I see like being a leader or a director as controlling what the dog has access to in the living environment. So what the dog can and can't do, setting boundaries. So where does the dog spend most of the time with us? Anyone got an answer?
In the bed.
In the bed. We've got some work to do.
In the lounge.
Yeah, so in the lounge, in the home, right? So in the living environment. So if dogs are taking information from us 24/7, and we're spending, say, 80% of our life with that dog in the house, the rules in the living environment are going to be very important, okay? So things like getting off the furniture. The reason for that is when you put a dog up high, especially a dog that you're training, a trained dog's slightly different. So say we train a dog for a year, it can have more freedom, but while we're training a dog, I would definitely get it off the furniture. The reason for that is they tend to get up and they sit up high and they go like this. So schnauzers, you got the schnauzers, they do that a lot. Yeah. Sometimes the small fluffy dogs, sometimes German shepherds I've even seen, they sit up high and they become protective, so it can once again increase the dog's want to protect the house. The other big one is affection. Okay, so when we do and don't give the dog affection, and this is probably 50% of where people go wrong. Okay, so we'll talk about this for a little while. Who gives the dog a lot of affection? Hands up. Okay. Some truthful faces there. So think about affection as pay. Okay, and this is a concept I like to give off. So if I give you, say, $100 for cleaning my car, and then the next day I go, hey, I'll give you $20 for doing the same thing, you're going to become very unmotivated. Okay, you're probably not going to do it. Very similar with affection. So if we give affection willy-nilly, and we just give it as the dog wants it, or as we think it's okay, the dog can become entitled. Okay, so it demands affection, becomes more controlling of us, becoming anxious. So it kind of, depending on the dog's temperament, will go one way or the other. So we've got the high-end dogs, so the bolshy dogs. If we give them affection, can anyone answer the question, what do they think is going to happen? Yeah, bang on. So the dog's going to become more protective. Okay. The low-end dogs, so the more fearful dogs or the softer dogs, generally become more insecure. Okay. So we have a fearful dog or an insecure dog, and we give it a lot of affection all the time. It generally recluses like this, so it becomes more fearful. Okay. It kind of, too much affection can kind of create imbalance in the